Hey guys, it's Gretchen from Rick Rack Vintage. I'm just going to show you a little project that I am doing today. I've been doing a lot of upholstery downstairs in my shop, and I need a little break from that. So today I am showing you how to make a little coat rack wall hanging. So I'll show you what we've got. Okay, so here is what I'm making today. This is a piece of barnwood that I have covered with napkins and then put some hooks on there. You can hang it on the wall and hang coats or purses or whatever you want to on it. It's a quick and easy project that anybody can do. Here's what you'll need. You'll need a piece of wood. I found this at a thrift store for $1. They're actually drawer fronts. And you will also need, because they're drawer fronts, see this little hole? They already had holes drilled in them for the handles. So I just filled that with Bondo. Bondo is one of my favorite things to fill holes with because it's quick drying, so I don't have to wait all day for it to dry. You will also need some paint. I love Chalky Chicks furniture paint. They have great colors and it's great paint, so just grab some paint. You will also need some wax. I think I'm going to use dark wax just to give it some texture. So you will need some wax to seal the paint, and then you will also need some napkins. Here's a couple of packages of napkins that I got. I get mine mostly from Amazon. You can find them at party stores or online. A variety of places. So grab some napkins, and then the Mod Podge is how you stick them on there. So the first thing that you need to do is paint your wood. Now this one that I originally made is just a piece of old barnwood. If you can see the back of it, just a piece of old barnwood. I did not paint this because I wanted the wood grain to sort of show through the napkins. So you don't have to paint, but if you do want to paint, that's the first step. Fill any holes or cracks that you don't want to show through. Now this one has quite a large crack right there from a knot in the wood. I actually want that to show through the napkins, so I have not filled that. But if you do not like shabby chic, you don't want cracks in it, then you'll need to fill that ahead of time with some sort of filler, either a wood filler or, like I said, I use the Bondo. This one I have already filled. You can sort of see the hole. It needed another coat of Bondo, but because I'm covering it with napkins, I don't really care if that little hole sort of shows through. So that's why you can still see it. So this one has 2 coats of Chalky Chicks in mustard seed already on it, dry. So I'm going to paint this one a different color. And then I will come back and I will show you how to apply the napkins. It's really cool. Okay, so this board was ready to have the napkin put on it. As you can see, I did a little distressing just around the corners and the outside just because I like that look. I haven't sealed it yet because I haven't decided whether I'm going to do clear wax or the dark wax. I want to get the napkins on it and see what I think from there. So this side I have already put the napkin on. Napkins come in 2 or 3 plies. You need to make sure that you're only using the top ply of your napkin. So you're going to have to work at the little corners, and some of them peel apart really easily and some do not. But you want to make sure that you're only using the top ply. Otherwise you're only gluing bottom plies on, and then this will just peel right off of your wood, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure that you're only using the top ply. This one I've already taken the other ply off of it. And this is how easy it is. All you do is you take some Mod Podge, and all you're going to do is paint it on your wood. Pretty easy to do. Use a generous, oops, sorry. I'm trying to film and paint at the same time. Use a generous amount. You don't need a ton, but you want it to be moist everywhere that you're sticking your napkin. Okay, so I've got that there. Then you're just going to grab your napkin and place it on there. Once you have it positioned where you want it, you're just gonna pat it down. Now, it's not going to go on totally flat. Do you see how it's wrinkled and bubbled? And that's just the way it goes on. You're gonna have to be okay with that. Now, if you hate the bubbles and the wrinkly look, you can use fabric. Fabric will go on totally flat without wrinkles and bubbles on it, and it's the same process, except there's no backing to peel off. But literally, you put Mod Podge down on your board, you lay the fabric on and smooth it out and let it dry, and it will stick on there without any bubbles or wrinkles. I love the bubbles and wrinkles, and I love the fact that I can distress the edges with the napkins and the fact that I can see through. You can see that yellow coming through the napkins, and I love that look. Therefore, I'm using napkins. Now, you can also use tissue paper, fabric. There's a variety of things that you can use. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let this dry. Okay, so this is the other piece that I am working on. I have Mod Podged the napkin on it, and it's dry. Now, to trim the edges, all I do is I take a sanding block and just run it along the edge like this. And then it sort of cuts the napkin, so all you have to do is just pull it off. Some places are stuck more than others, so you can just peel it off and then run the sanding block along that edge. And it cleans it right up. So this one, I did decide to dark wax it just because I wanted it to look a little older and a little worn. So I have dark waxed that, and I have added these cute little birdie hooks to it. So I'm going to add the hooks to the other one that I just finished, and then I will come back and show you the very finished product. Okay, so I've got the coat hangers finished. I've dark waxed and I've added the hooks to them. So there's this cute one. I love these little birdie hooks. I found them at my local Hobby Lobby. You can check craft stores or hardware stores. Sometimes have a great selection of hooks. And here is the green one I did. These hooks I just got at Lowe's. So check around, see what hooks you can find. Hope you enjoyed this project. Hope you learned a few things, and keep checking back to Rick Rack Vintage. I'll have all kinds of different ideas and furniture that is for sale on Facebook and Instagram and here on YouTube. Bye.